So last but not least in this section, we're going to look at how we can rotate our reference files as we bring them into the current host drawing. Now, as usual, I've got rotation complete open. If you want to follow along with the video, you need rotation.dwg from your working files. Now, I haven't got any reference files loaded up in the drawing again, so we're going to load those up first. So Insert tab on the ribbon, click on Attach, and I'm going to load up the topography first and click on Open. Now, what you'll notice is I'm not going to make any changes to the topography XREF at all. I'm going to leave it as a reference type attachment there. Scale I'm going to leave at 1. Insertion point I'm going to go for 0, 0. Relative path and rotation angle 0. And I'm going to click on OK. And that'll bring that into the drawing like so. I'll close the bubble for the unreconciled layers. Now, the next reference I'm going to bring in, I am going to rotate it. But there's two ways of rotating a reference drawing when you bring it in. So if I click on Attach again up here and go to Footprint Foundation again, like we've done before in all the other videos, and click on Open. Now, in the dialog box this time, we're going to work in the rotation box here. Now, there's two options. I can specify an angle or I can specify the rotation on screen. So if I tick that, obviously it grays out the angle and I click on OK. So the reference comes in and I can specify that on the screen. Now you'll notice the insertion point is 0, 0 here. And as I rotate, can you see it's rotating about 0, 0? So if I specify a rotation angle of say 45 degrees and put that in the dynamic input box there and press enter, it rotates it by 45 degrees. And you can see it's in totally the wrong place. And again, I've done that for emphasis. But you can see how you might need to rotate a reference drawing when you bring it in, because you know it's a given angle from a setting out point like the 0, 0 here. Now I'm just going to lose the unreconciled new layers bubble there. That's been brought in by specifying the angle on the screen from a known insertion point. So let's undo that now. Click on Undo there, and I'll do the same again. I'll go to Attach. I'll go for the Footprint Foundation here and click on Open. Now I'm going to untick rotation this time, and I'm going to put an angle in this time of 90 degrees in the angle box there. And I'm going to click on OK. Now this time what it's done is it's rotated it about the insertion point here, 0, 0, by 90 degrees. You can see it's flipped round by 90 degrees. Now it may be that you need to place a reference at 90 degrees from a given setting out point. Deliberately, I've done it by mistake again, it's over here, but that's just to emphasize the point on how you can actually set the rotation of your XREF drawing going into your current host drawing. So I'll just lose the unreconciled new layers there. That's how you use the rotation settings when you're bringing your XREF drawings into your current host drawing in AutoCAD.